What's up, buddy? Back again. Like this here with high score. Jumping into some more today. It's probably, I don't know, probably 8, honestly. We're going to do some multi-tabling again, just like we did last time. So keep it rolling. I mean, we're at 60 left and we have less than a month. So we got work to do. So let's without further ado, let's just get into it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Gonna be watching a lot of different stuff on the background here. Gonna have probably some golf up. Gonna be watching these games a little bit. Yeah, should be a good old time here. Let's see what we got. I wanted to show us a couple things here. Get the other draft room ready to go. I'll pull that over as well. Did just hit a pick'em, courtesy of my boy DK. DK DFS, really good analyst. Like watching his stuff. He's a really good DFS guy and smashes he's just good go to the preseason, summer league, all that stuff. He's cool dude. All right, let's go ahead and throw on this bad boy. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are all having a good weekend so far, having a good time, safe, having a good time. That's all that matters to me. Let's go ahead. Can rock that. Why not? Got the 103 in this one, so it looks like a chase share coming our way. Yeah, this is I mean, everyone's getting in. I'm seeing a lot more people with no badges coming in right now, and that's good. I like to see that. Estime scored a touchdown. I guess I should have played Estime. DJ Dallas, Tanner Koizel's in there. Okay. All right, we'll pull up the other one here. All right, here we go. And yeah. Doesn't even show the whole pick'em, so I can't show it. Jamar Chase, welcome to the team. Let's get it rolling, boys and gals. All right, let's see here. Yeah, just hit a pick'em. I can't even show it, unfortunately, but you know, what are you gonna do? It's all unders in preseason, typical, and 25 for 500. So that's very good. It's gonna help me continue to do almost. I mean, it's probably gonna get me pretty much almost all of my best ball manias done. So that's sick. Very happy about that. Without having to put any more into it. Let's go ahead and make sure I get this corgi. There's a corgi. Corgi's at 96%. I'm keeping an eye on that. I want to join in a slow draft at the very last second so I can scoop up all that super late value potentially. But yeah, 103 and a 112. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do maybe 8 drafts today. We'll see. We'll see how things go. See how things go. What was I about to check? I just pull up the PGA Tour like scores here. Keeping an eye on my one and done as well. Just kind of, yeah, keeping track of a lot of things at once here. It's a fun time to be keeping track of stuff. And obviously I have a couple MLB teams kind of still hanging around, but yeah, we shall see. I want to look at this. Let's back up real quick. All right, 4 picks away, 5 picks away. We got to lock in. Definitely been watching the preseason, getting some good new info from that. It's been, I don't know. It's been interesting for sure. I can't really say. Sorry for being late. I had a couple things I wanted to take care of, but I'm happy to be able to do this content JJ and Jeanty. I mean, that's something I like to get. JJ Jeanty anytime I can get it. We have Chase, London, Nico, Pickens. I've been trying to get more London, so we'll get a London, I guess. That'll work. The question we have to ask ourselves is Marvin Harrison the best pick on the board? I don't know. I'm very excited. I've been definitely interested with how I think the Arizona preseason's been pretty impressive, like how they've been playing. I wish they didn't hurt Jeremiah Love in the process. Seems pretty unnecessary for that kind of guy, but let me get Nico. Come on. Give me some value for these August rooms. Damn it. Chase London Rice, Chase London Smith, Chase London Brees, Chase London McBride. Let's go. Olave, Devonta Smith. Let's get Smitty. Let's get Smitty. Object estimated instant touchdown. Crazy. All right. See if anything crazy's happening. JT H-Hand. JT at 9. That's pretty rare. Chase Brown at 7. That is different. But you get a different flavor there. You get Chase Brown Walker. That's definitely, I mean, unique. You could say that at the very least. Definitely unique. But we're be vibing today. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat, any comments you guys got. Just hanging out, chilling. Just like vibing out here. Having some content to look back to later in the year. Hopefully can see some awesome results and see how I did. See if I make a team to the finals, what my thought process were on that team that I recorded. That's the dream. You know, get a best ball shipper. Get a best ball shipper A, and then B, just have a shipper B on stream is like one of the coolest things you can do, because you can really analyze that hyper analyze that team really. And it's not going to tell you everything, but it's just cool to have that. I think it's very fun, and other people are super interested in that content. Like, hey, how did you get a top 3 team or a top 10 team? How did you get a finalist team into BBM? What did it look like, and how did it make it there? Definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. Somewhat. All right, we got Kyron. I mean, I basically have like negative Kyron Williams. Let's get a Kyron share. Not really. I don't want it, but like I'm not gonna go in with 0. So I'll get Kyron share and then get a Garrett Wilson on top of that. And then over here we got Scatabo available. Loveland. I want to get more Loveland. I feel like he might be a super. I mean, we'll see what happens with Burden, but like I kind of feel like there's a chance where he's like a crazy fast start, and that's pretty intriguing to me to get some more of him. If he ends up being, I guess, fast as we kind of think he could be. So, all right. McLaurin. Tootin, Bucky. I've been on the Bucky train lately. Been trying to get more of him. Got McLaurin. We can go 0 RB with McLaurin. We can go Evans. I want to go Bucky. I'm gonna go Bucky. I just want to get overweight on my Bucks. I don't want to be shorthanded on the Bucks, and here's my way to get that. So here we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. So much stuff to watch right now. Just keep an eye on some golf stuff. Hovland isn't crazy. It's never over, man. That's what I've learned about these golf tournaments is it's never really over. Crazy. All right. Anyways, I need to pay attention to what's going on here. I don't want to fudge up these drafts here. Keep an eye on the Corgi, 96%. I want to run it slow soon, so I'm going to keep an eye on that, close eye on that. All right, let's go. Let's go with this. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good weekend. I'm definitely having a good time chilling, trying to load up on some guys I want more of, trying to kind of take away some stuff from the very interesting preseason so far. Quite a bit of stuff that you'd definitely be interested in. I think one thing I definitely want is to get more Mendoza. I don't feel like I have quite enough of him. I mean, I got what I got of him. I got 9%, which actually isn't too bad, but I'd like to get Mendoza sprinkled in with like a little more Mayer. I think that's probably a sharp way to play it, because I'm starting to think that there's a world where that ends up actually working out regardless of Bauer's health. And then I don't know, I'm starting to really like the idea of like players with a good chance of having a good role and then the bonus upside of like injury. I think that's pretty interesting. Florida is a guy like that seems kind of clearly in that spot. I just don't really like taking wide receiver 3 on teams very much when they're like priced up, but at the same time, I think he is a good opportunity because he did show what he could do when like one of those guys are out. He could kind of jump into a good role, and maybe I need to pay attention to that a little bit more. So I don't know. Clearly something I need to at least be aware of and not just what I've been doing is just kind of like, whatever. I'm not really concerned about it. Probably not the right way to be thinking about things. So we take Marvin here, absolutely, if we can. So Burrow went unstacked at 66, which is strange, I would say. I think that's kind of strange. Also, I do need a team. I want to pull up Higgins on a team. Oh, on a Chase team, I want to pull up Higgins and see if I can get a Chase Higgins team. And I think that's like gonna be actually very rare. Which is kind of shocking. All right, let me get Marv here. That'd be great. Make my life easy here. Probably not going to get him. Henderson's available. We got P-Wash. We'll get another P-Wash share. Harrison went. Fuck me. We'll go Warren. Take P-Wash on this one, and then let's go. How do we want to play the second pick? Tyson's a little bit. I want to kind of chill on Tyson. Why don't we go like? Why don't we go this? I definitely don't do this very much. Let's go Brian Thomas, Parker Washington. Stack that bitch up. I like that. I like that. So I got Bucky, Warren, Chase, London, Smith, Loveland on this team. 2 really solid quarterback option. Oh man, oh boy, did the Panthers look bad today? Did they? Oof, that does not make you feel good about Brooks moving up the board. Hurts, Caleb. Let's get Hurts. I mean, he's just a better fantasy quarterback, I would say pretty clearly. And yeah, I'm fine with either one, but I'll take Hurts on this one. Yeah, like boy, did they look bad. I mean, Bryce looked bad. Brooks didn't do much, but he did get work and he's still okay. So that's, I mean, I guess promising. He's still going to move up the board. He should move up the board. I mean, Chuba's probably at risk of missing week 1 with a hamstring thing. Like being week to week when you're 4 weeks away from the season is a little bit scary. So I wouldn't be surprised if he somehow misses and then Brooks gets a good opportunity in week 1 to kind of just like explode onto the scene. But that was not a promising performance from them. I'm sure they're going to play next week. Maybe they'll have a better kind of get things in ribbon. But, you know, you like to see something promising when they, you know, they get on the field for a couple series and they just like stink it up. Not very fun. Not very fun. Definitely not your preferred viewing experience there. So yeah, that was something. That was something for sure. Don't know how else I could describe it other than that was something. Jeez. I like what I'm cooking so far, though. I like with this team. I like both these teams quite a bit. Okay, coming up on our next picks. Brooks went 76. Is the same person in both these rooms? Because I feel like that guy took Brooks in this room too. No, wait. No, Scenic and Chickney. Okay. All right. It's similar names, but they're not the same. Cool. All right. So looking at what we have here, we have Hertz. Definitely not opposed to taking Lemon at 94. We like Godwin a lot too. We're definitely taking Godwin over Lemon at this point in time. Corum, Dobbins, Manungai, totally fine as well. Lemon goes, so can't take him. It seems like there wasn't much of a split between. Let me please come on. Please let me get the player I want. For once, dude. God dang it. This guy's scooping everything I want. Gets Marvin right before me. Gets Godwin right before me. This guy is eating my lunch right now. Let's get fuck, dude, this is ass. Just get unstack Mahomes. Yeah, just get Mahomes here. There's like not much there that I'm like dying to have, and yeah, I'm not just stuff in there. Nothing there for me. We'll get one of these running backs here. I think I'll take Mason as the number 1 here, but yeah, that was not fun. Not a fun spot. We're on the clock over here. Sutton, Rico, T-Law. Yeah, T-Law perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. And we get Godwin on top of that. That's great. Yeah. T-Law Godwin seems good. Definitely some potential to be had with the Godwin stuff right now with if things don't work out. Let's get Dobbins. We're gonna get still think Jordan Mason's the play. I think he's gonna be like 1A, but I think it based on the preseason usage, it seems like it's pretty like the roles you kind of anticipated instead of like Mason having like a bigger share, like or a much larger share. It seems more like 2-man punch. Like Mason's gonna get some work. Jones is gonna like it could be like a Corum Kyron thing, but like almost like I don't know. I could see them split down the middle and Aaron Jones getting a little more pass game work. Mason probably getting more goal line work. I mean, probably gets pretty close to evens out there. So like they're probably both good picks. I mean, just upside of like Aaron Jones having like a soft tissue issue, pretty common for him. So I guess that's probably the main thinking point there. I want to get well, I guess we could see live if Cyrus Allen's going to be a beast or not. Is Mahomes playing today? No, Fields is playing. Okay, interesting. I didn't realize I missed that. I thought it'd be fun if Fields gets an opportunity to play like one game as the Chiefs the Chiefs starter. That'd be definitely pretty fun to watch. Not gonna lie, it would be interesting. All right, let's keep it rolling, baby. Harold Fannin, Casey Concepcion looked good today. He looks still very interesting, very much a player I want to have a lot of in my portfolio. So I'm going to keep on grabbing him when I can. We got Dobbs, Myers, Jaden Higgins, Kelsey Kincaid. Gonna always be hard for me not to take, but I have a lot of like that combo specifically, so I don't really want to have a lot. I don't really want to have all of it. Let's get Kincaid, and then we'll see what we're running next. Yeah, I don't want to have. I have a lot of like builds like all over the place. We'll do a lot of Kincaid here, and then kind of see what we can do next. I do wonder if did Kincaid play today, or he just was like, did he just not get targeted? Because that is, I'm gonna hope he didn't play, but I guess there's a chance he did play, because they did look they looked pretty good on offense. It was all Shakir and let's get Aaron Jones. I like having both of those guys. It was Shakir and DJ Moore, like pretty much primarily, and then I think Keon also scored a touchdown. So, yeah, that's, I don't know how to feel about that, but it's interesting for sure. Some interesting stuff about the Jags being a committee. I mean, I think that was kind of something that we definitely felt was possible. If that's actually how they implement them, might be worth some adjusting. This could be the last chance to get a guy like Jacoby Lane in like the 170s. Like, I mean, he's not really falling there that much anyways, but this might be one of the last chances you can to get him around this area. I think feels relatively live to be the case. Let's get Dobbins, and I mean, oof. Let's get Dobbins at 108 seems good, and then we can grab Kyler, be done. Probably my preferred option. I mean, I'm super tempted to go Mason and just like be done, but I want to do Kyler. T-Law Kyler is pretty fun. A 2-pack there. I like it. All right. Solid teams here. We got Bucky Warren, Mason Jones, Chase Lennon Smith, only 3 receivers on this team. And then we have Loveland Kincaid, Hurts, Mahomes. So we grabbed 2 tight ends, 2 quarterbacks in this pocket of the first 11 rounds. And then we're just going to kind of load up on receiver now down the stretch and kind of see what we can make happen. Look at this. Look at these numbers of Hunter. Goodness gracious. Gotta love when you have 47%, 41% of a cornerback, right? That's what people say. We'll see. We'll see how he's used. I think he's gonna be used in enough of a way that he's gonna be a worthwhile best ball pick, and that's all I'm asking for. I'm not saying he has to play 100% of snaps. I don't anticipate that happening, but he's got to do enough. Keaton falling. Did a little bit. All right, let's see. What time is it here? We could Trey Harris is a guy I want to continue to hammer. I will start to get some more Florida. I'm kind of feeling like that could be a slight leak, because it is Like, I think he's pretty much a bad pick if Lamb and JJ or Lamb and Pickens stay healthy, but like, and I'm okay making that bet. Like, if they're gonna stay healthy, like that's fine. I'm fine with that. But if one of them gets hurt and Florida just like slots in, and I'm not saying he's as good as them. I'm not saying that at all. I'm gonna get Shahid here first, and then we'll go from there. It's really, I mean, if there's a running back here, I'm willing to take a running back if one is looking like a good pick. Spears had a very nice preseason game. Looked like he was pretty clearly like the second fiddle there. So that's good. You didn't want to see like Singleton working early. That's definitely what you wanted to see if you're a Spears guy. I think I love Bigsby as just a double bet on the Eagles. So I'm going to run that and say like, hey, Barkley gets banged up. We have Bigsby and there he is. So I think I want to get a little bit more Flournoy. Like I want to get like a little exposure blanket of Flournoy at the end of at the end here. Cause definitely feels like a guy that could be a minor leak in my game. And I'd like to get a little more of that in my life. We'll see what we can do, but that feels like a potential leak in my game if we can't kind of have a little more of him in my trip. Harvest to the Moon got me a Gibbs into weekly winners. Hell yeah! Finally, you got a Gibbs. Finally. Yeah, let me know if you want to hop on. You're more than welcome to. I'll send you the link, but you can also just grind. You can hop in the room alongside me. You can draft against me on stream, or you can draft against me while I'm streaming. Either one, or you can draft with me. Baker, I already have Jack. I already have Lawrence and Kyler, so I'm gonna go. Seems like a fine Goddard team. I mean, I really want to take Baker here. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I mean, if he's gonna be sitting here this late, I'm just gonna grab him. Like, he's gonna add points to my team. I'm happy. Oh, okay, driving. Okay. Gotcha. I thought you were ripping drafts right now. MB. Okay, so yeah, I like this team. So the way I see it with like quarterback, like you could stop at 2, but like if you get a nice value to you that can kind of fit your team in a good way, like I don't see a reason why you can't just grab it. So that's where I'm at. So I got Lawrence, Kyler, and Baker on the team, paying fair prices for all three and not like overpaying too much for any of them. And I'm still feel like I'm in good shape here. Just got the Liam Cohen Express here. Jeanty, Kyron, Dobbins. A couple guys I don't have a lot of there, but I do like what I have cooking here. Goddard, give him the shovel pass touchdowns. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I just don't want to have. I don't even think Florida is a great pick, but if you're gonna tell me I can pick 0% Jennings or 0.0% Flournoy, 0% Pacheco, Wicks, even probably a guy I want to get a little more of. Like I'm probably the most afraid of not having any Flournoy because if that Pickens or Lamb do get hurt, he could be a pretty good smash, like a pretty big smash, just from what we think the pass rate of that team is going to be. Because it feels like it's going to be pretty damn high. If you ask me, it feels like it's pretty high. We want Lane here. Get Lane. Last chance to get your Lane in the 14th round. If he goes off today, it's pretty much Jover. It's pretty much Jover. I'm going to get as much Lane Bryant teams as I can. Like, I have no problem taking Lane Bryant ahead of ADP. I'll take it every time I can. Could be actually a really fun team to get Cyrus Allen. Fuck. I'm going to take Cyrus Allen over Pat Bryant. That makes me sick to my stomach, but I'm going to do it. I don't want to have 0, so let's get a few shares of Mahomes, Cyrus Allen in here because that could be a really fun pick. It's low odds, but it could be a fun pick. And yeah, I'm gonna be hammering receiver here down the stretch, so I'll be right. Are they gonna launch a little in there? I think there's a chance they do like Frenchie Fridays, where they do like a small They do like a smaller build or a smaller contest on on Fridays. They release them. I think there's a chance to do like a Frenchie eliminator or something again. Man, it's so sad because like Cyrus Allen is clearly not the right pick here, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. So yeah, fuck it. Maybe he has a good preseason game today and he moves up more. Just feels like that's a pretty fun opportunity to like take a shot on a guy that could emerge. Obviously, we've done this before, Jalen Royals, so many times, but you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm not afraid of it. Might as well give it a try. Yeah, for Europe and drafts. Yeah, that's good. I like to hear that. We're getting close, man. It's time. And I did just get my money for my pick'em. Thank you, DK DFS, my goat. Let's go. We are chilling, dude. We can almost max. We can almost max, like pretty much without having to do anything. Add any more to the Underdog account. Deposit Kingdom. But you know, once we get to week 1, we're gonna have to. We're probably gonna have to fight. Unless we win some more pick'ems, we're gonna have to fire up some stuff because, you know, you already know we're gonna need some. Algier and Lloyd. Yeah, we do that. Algier Lloyd seems good. We're gonna need to be ready for week 1 to fire off on the battle royales. I hope there's like a give me like a 70k to first battle royale week 1. Be badass. GG DFS, yes sir. Didn't get any, so I was curious. Yeah, Eliminator is super fun. Very fun contest. Ripping some weekly winners. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do any weekly winners this year. I did, I think 10 last year. I just haven't had any success with it. It's not like, you know, $10 an entry, $10. I think it's 10, maybe 20. I don't know, but either way, like it is what it is. I got some money back, but just didn't really have anything. No fun sweats, and it's not as like fun as a sweat for Eliminator, but it's a great contest because you do one team and you have basically one team for 17 weeks. You're basically entering a DFS contest for like less than 50 cents a week. Or less than $1 a week. Like that's sick. That's sick. And you have a chance to win like 25k. I mean, why not? Or whatever it is, 20k, 15k. That's sick to me. I like that contest a lot. I just did not choose to do much of it. Maybe I'll throw a couple in at the end here, but yeah. Can only do so many drafts, you know. Eliminator, BBM were my top 2 this year. But I'm thinking about doing a big dog, man. We'll see if it's open. If it's open here in a week or a couple weeks, I might give it a go. Might give it a go. Just do my first big dog ever. Max BBM for the first time ever. It'd be a year of firsts for me. All right, so what do we need on this team? I've kind of been blabbering on. We don't need tight ends. We could use another running back. At least one more guy. Caleb Douglas, a guy that's going to be zooming up boards. Probably just lock him in. Let's get Caleb Douglas. That guy looked good. I think he made a mistake, and then he also made it a good play. So it was kind of like a little bit of both. Katron Allen got like 25 touches. Doesn't feel great, but I mean, you know, he's there. He's there for sure. Jack Betch scored a touchdown. Sean Tucker. Vidal. I still like Vidal here. He's my favorite guy here. Let's go Vidal. I'd like to see how Emmett Johnson's being used a little bit more too. Okay, so what do we need more on this team? We have Bucky, Warren, Mason, Aaron Jones, Bigsby, Vidal. Big Dog fun. Yeah, Big Dog would be very fun. It's interesting. The format is 2 of 12, so it's like it's still hard to advance out of week 1. But once you advance out of week 1, you're obviously already profiting, but you're also like you're in the mix, man. You're in the mix for some big prizes, and there's not a lot of people left, and that's pretty fun. So I might do one. We'll see. Once we get in a better spot on the BBMs and stuff, I'll consider it. But I need another week. If it's open for like another week or so, I will I'll strongly consider jumping in one. Vidal season, heard this show before, heard this story before. It's always Vidal season. He had some weeks last year. Okay. Oh, here's the play. Okay, so hopefully we can get Tyquan. That's the play. We get both, and that feels a lot better than having just one of them. That is what we want. So we have 3 receivers early: Chase, London, Smith, and then we have Shaheed, Lane, just a bunch of like dart throws after that. Running back's fine. We have both Minnesota running backs that should get most of the work. We got the starting for Warren. We got Bucky, the de facto should be one. Bigsby backup. Idell. Who knows what we get out of him? We want Sadiq here. That works for me. Sadiq and Pat Bryant. Guessing that our guy is gone. T-Ferg. Yeah, let's go Pat Bryant. Happy to get him there. Absolutely stoked to get Pat Bryant there. Juju down there somewhere. I don't want to even think about Juju Smith-Schuster right now. All right, so we have Goddard, Sadiq. I'm fine with that start. I like this team a lot, dude. I'm vibing with it big time. We can get Ted Hurst if we want. Yeah, I'm vibing with this team quite a bit. Or we can get a Cotton, Freiermuth. I'm getting a little spooked on Dulcich, not going to lie. I might pump the brakes on that. That seems like a situation that could be very, very volatile. And I'm feeling a little scared. Field scored a touchdown today. Hawkeye Field season, we're back. Keon Coleman scored a touchdown today from Josh Allen. That's always good. I think like you could take a lot away from preseason, but like if starting quarterback catching pass from or receiver catching pass from starting quarterback, that's generally a good thing. I mean, you can't really chop it up anyway. Obviously, you could think about injuries, like, oh, if the top two receivers are hurt, obviously he's going to throw to someone. But like either way, the fact that he's in a position in a preseason game to be playing with the first team, catching a touchdown from the starting quarterback, got to be at least promising. So definitely more in the mix. Juju Smith-Schuster, man. He's a fun player, man. Very fun player. Chiefs are on the red zone, baby. Nussmeier, Emmett Johnson, touchdown nullified by a penalty. I could have been grabbed. I could have got all the value in Emmett Johnson right now. Remigio getting a bunch of touches. So what you could be concerned about is the fact that, okay, Cyrus Allen has 2 targets, no catches yet. Who is he getting targeted from? Is he going to be playing in the 4th quarter? He's getting targets right now. That's fine. You just don't really want your player that you're like kind of relying on to get 4th quarter touches. Yeah, I like this. I'm really glad I ended up getting Tyquan on this team because I get Tyquan, Cyrus. That's like, give me wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4 with Mahomes. Hurts stacked up with Bigsby and Smith. Yeah, I like this team a lot. Let's recap it. We got Hurts, Mahomes, a Bucky, Warren, Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason, Tank Bigsby, Vidal, Jamar Chase, Drake London, Devonta Smith, Rashid Shaheed, Jacoby Lane, Cyrus Allen, Caleb Douglas, Tyquan Thornton, and then we got Kincaid, Loveland as tight ends. Loveland, Kincaid, tight ends. Nice. Very fun. Let's get in another one. The fun does not stop today. All right. 6 picks away on this other room. Cotton Field's max value where he has got a lot. I do like Otten. When Evans was out, it was kind of like Otten got a lot more work. Evans is gone now. They did add some pieces, but it could lead to a little more looks for Cotton. So oh, they didn't score. Rip. Okay, on the clock. Ted Hurst available. We want a tight end. Did all the tight ends go? What happened to the tight ends? It's Kolar season, isn't it? Sure, why not? Let's get Kolar. Let's get... I think Ted Hurst is the play. Jeanty, Kyron, Dobbins, Lloyd. Is there any others? Singleton, probably. Let's go. I'd like to say my receivers are fine. So let's get Singleton. Another shot in the dark here. Yeah. I don't feel great about the 25 touches Keyshawn Allen got. Well, I mean, I guess it's cool. He got a workload. It's kind of hard to parse that. Like, That's a lot of touches for a person that you think is going to be valuable in the season. But still interesting. Kind of ended up having a luxury pick, ending up with an extra quarterback. Didn't need Baker, but definitely not mad about it. And yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. Jeanty, this team is pretty fun. T-Law, Kyler, Murray, or Kyler, Baker, Jeanty, Kyron, Dobbins, Marshawn Lloyd, Algier, Singleton. Plenty of running backs. I think we stopped it at 6. I think it was the right play. We had 5 receivers through 85 picks. We have Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, Parker Washington, Brian Thomas, Chris Godwin, Pat Bryant. And then we got Goddard, Sadiq, Kolar. So like 1 feels like locked in guy, and then like 2 just super duper dart throws. But I mean, Kolar could have upside if he ends up just legit being the one. Not looking good for Gadsden right now. And then Sadiq is a super upside pick. Just you get him at 180. Like basically you pick Sadiq, like, okay, he's probably gonna be a slow start, but once he gets going, he could be extremely fun. So I'm into Sadiq big time. All right. We have the 108 in this room going into BBM number 3 and BBM number 4 of the stream. And we have a location area. We've done 3 drafts so far, guys. We've done 3 drafts on Underdog over the last hour. And now we have a location area. Incredible stuff. All right, we're in. We're in. Sorry, Underdog. Didn't mean to go on blast there. I love Underdog. I love Underdog. Doesn't mean they can't be critical about stuff sometimes. Just like when people change their names and you don't let me change my name, makes me sad. Makes me sad. I want to be FV Fantasy on Underdog. All right. Parlay Warlord 99. I like that name. We got Viking Star Lord. We got Green Jeff. Tyler 2121. I like these names. I'm vibing with it. All right. Okay, don't have that ready to look up at on here. Okay, Amon-Ra goes, and looks like we are staring down the barrel of a JT team. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to get a little more JT. Here's my opportunity to get him. Amon-Ra went above, so I did get... I got JT at ADP. He looks like he goes 8 every time, so... Disregard what I just said. That was all just a bunch of hoopla. Okay, other room, we have the, absolutely beautiful stuff. We got the 101 in this room. Thank you very much. All right, JT Henry, just the full-on last year's Dogs roll. We're going to go JJ. We're going to go JT Achan because I want more Achan. So here we go. Definitely feel really good about the AJ Brown exposure. I haven't really clicked his name very much lately, but it's because that, and I don't think he's a bad pick at 18 either, but I think the one thing that I got right this offseason, and there's a lot of things I missed, like neighbors and stuff like that, not having a lot of neighbors, but I definitely got the AJ Brown stuff right, which seemed pretty clear to me and a lot of people, but still he ended up going like 3rd round for a while, or late 2nd round, 3rd round, and I was able to get quite a bit of him. And I mean, I'm super, super stoked about that. Like, you're telling me I'm able to get just loaded up on AJ Brown. Oh, we're on the clock. Oh, because we have Gibbs. Okay, sorry. I'm able to load up on AJ Brown in the 3rd round, and he's going to be going in the 2nd round later. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer to me. So I'm very, very happy to be able to get him. And then Jeremiah Love just like always going second now is just it's just so peak preseason stuff, because this dude's falling to like the back end of the third round like a couple weeks ago. It looks good in a preseason game. Shocker. And then he's going in the back end of the second round. That's what I feel when I see that stuff happen. That's how I know that the edge is not going anywhere. What you don't want is that everyone gets too smart and then everyone starts using tools and stuff, and that probably isn't good for the game in terms of like having people be able to like feel like they could have a decent edge in it. But I'm not saying people should just punt their money off, but you know, we always people that are good players, which I think I'm pretty good at this stuff. I don't think I'm like the best. I haven't proved that I'm the best. I haven't proved I'm one of the best. I need to win a big contest in the best ball streets, but I have good advance rates. I have some good finals rates. You know, I've made it to the dances a couple times, but like there's people out here that end up with 5% advance rates, 2% advance rates, 1%, like 3% advance rates, and every year they come back and do it again and do the same things and stuff like that. And so that would be an example of what I feel like is an edge for sure. And I don't think that's like rude or something people would need to will disagree on, but it's just the fact of the matter. So, all right. You know how I am. I'm always trying to be respectful out here. Let's go T. Higgins. Am I out of that? Battery 80% and my mic just turned off for nothing. Okay, that was weird. But yeah, we're always trying to be respectful out here. We want people to play the games. We want people to have fun. If people do one draft and have a bad draft but have fun, I'm all for that, man. All for that. But also welcome it, because like if people are doing different stuff, like that's what makes it fun. Like people are doing different stuff that maybe are suboptimal, but they're still doing it. Like I've done plenty of suboptimal things and it's fun sometimes, but like doesn't mean we flame them, doesn't mean we hate on them nonstop. We can all laugh about it, laugh along and stuff like that, but people are just a lot of hateful people in the fantasy space. There's no room for that, man. Well, there's room for it, but that's what this channel's about. We're not fucking with that. We can have fun. We can joke around. We should be having fun. Cracking jokes with your friends is like making fun of your friends' teams, and fantasy is like one of the most fun things to do. And in fantasy football, smack talking your friends, like that stuff, that should happen. But strangers and stuff like that, like what are we gaining from that? Just nothing really. Just pushing people away from the space, you know. We want the space to grow. We don't want it to like get smaller and smaller. I would have loved Josh Allen at 41 there. Garrett Wilson, McMillan, Scatabo. We want a. I mean, we've got to take a receiver here. That's just kind of what's got to happen. Let's get Garrett Wilson. What's up, money ain't a thing. Just hopping on now. Are you a Carson Beck boy? He's my go-to last round quarterback when I get boss at quarterback. I'd say he looks pretty good. Oh, I'm one pick away in this. Holy shit, almost missed that. I need to make these picks really quick, and then I will get to your message. I think anytime you get neighbors at this turn, you just got to do it. We could do something funky, though. How crazy is that? I mean, it's pretty crazy. Let's get neighbors, because he's just going to keep going up. Let's get neighbors, and... yeah, I mean, this is like just feels like just, you probably shouldn't do this because it's just so easy, but that feels good. Gibbs picking, it feels way better than doing this, but I will have to do this. Like Gibbs, Higgins, Zay. Yeah, I mean, that's stuff that we got to do, some unique stuff. Gibbs, Higgins, Zay. We need to do a Chase, Higgins, Burrow team. Feels very hard to get that now. Definitely should have one of those. All right, back to this. Sorry. But yeah, I think that he's not someone I would want to pick in best ball right now, but I don't think he's a bad pick, like a horrible pick. I also don't think I'm a Carson Beck bull, but I would say just from what we saw over the last couple weeks, like I think people probably felt like, okay, yeah, probably after the bye week, Brissett will be out, Beck will be in. But after how Beck has looked in the preseason, that seems more like Brissett, you better watch your back, because if you have 2 bad games in a row, he's like nipping on your heels. Like he's gonna come in and play. Like if he had and they might start bad because they have a hard schedule to start. Like week 8, Brissett might have just been like the worst pick on the board. Well, sorry, not worst pick on the board, but one of the worst quarterback bets, because he ends up just not playing past like week 8, and then you get back points or you get nothing out of the quarterback position for Arizona. So that is it's super interesting. I'd like to think how early do you think he's playing? Like what kind of builds do you typically get him on? Do you get him as like your 3rd quarterback on a build where you feel pretty comfortable at quarterback? You just kind of tack him on. That'd be the only time I feel comfortable getting him. Christian Watson, Parker Washington, Lamar. We definitely want a receiver again. Am I going to get Marv today? I'd like to get a Marv team, right? Probably should try to get the thumbnail guy. We'll get him here. We should be able to get him here. Every Browns player is the worst pick on the board. I don't know. I like some of the Browns, man. I think that I've been off of Judkins. I've been talked into him a little bit, but I'm still, like, after watching the preseason games, I do kind of feel like I still should be off Judkins. Judkins to me feels like Derrick Henry on the Browns. And no disrespect to, that's not supposed to be disrespectful to Henry, because that's probably disrespectful to Henry if anything, but the way I'm saying it is the role that Derrick Henry plays, being like a primarily rushing guy. That's what I mean. I don't think he's anywhere near the player Henry is. Henry's obviously an anomaly. The big dog is an anomaly. Always respect him. But I think like the role he kind of plays on the team feels very, very, very similar to like the role you get from Henry. And you're getting that on the Browns offense. And that just doesn't feel like a good pick to me. So I've just not been taking him, but I've been talked into that. And maybe I do take a little bit more, but I think I'm still going to be low, like very low. We're getting Marvin here. I think Casey Concepcion's a good pick. I think Boston's a good pick. I think they both have a ton of value to be had there. I think there's good quarterback play. Not good quarterback play. There's like a good we saw like even last year, like Fannin have some massive games. So I don't see a reason why like at pick 100, pick 120, we can't get a good value out of like one of the Browns, or maybe even 2 of the Browns if they end up being like okay. Because their defense isn't going to be as good, I don't think. So there's definitely a world where we get a little bit of juice out of that offense. Just for, fantasy purposes. We're looking at the fantasy points. Can we get some big games from Casey Concepcion and Boston? I think so. We got one last year. Shooter dropped like 35 points or something. So I think it's possible. 3rd quarterback, usually game stack with AZ, LV, week 17 game. Defense was optional in the last preseason game. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That would be it'd be funny to bring that back. I was mentioning that when I was watching that game. Just like that game was like full on, just 0 defense, just vibing. Let's go Adams and Bucky. Get a little week 17 correlation. Get a guy I don't have a lot of. Get Adams on this team. I like that. That's fine. Yeah, I like that money. I like that because I think that game's super fun. I've been trying of experimenting on different ways to kind of attack that game. I'd like to do it through the Mendoza route, probably more. But if I get boxed out at quarterback and I have Marv or McBride, I'll sprinkle it. Because at this point, depending on the team that you're building, he's probably just I think Brissett's a better pick in Eliminator for sure. In BBM, Brissett might be an awful pick because it seems very unlikely he's playing late in the season. But he could play a role in your team. Like if you're playing a role, like I think Brissett Mendoza not a bad option. Like if you have both of those on your team, you get both of them for like when they're used. Seems kind of interesting, at least. It's not something I love doing, but interesting. But I'd like to personally get more like Mendoza stacks with like Mayer and with like Malik Benson, Besh. I don't know, just backstacking the Raiders and then tacking them onto my Marvin McBride stuff. I think that could be pretty fun. But I'm not opposed to doing it. And hearing it from you, I kind of want to do it. I'm always willing to try new stuff, and throwing it on one team doesn't seem bad. Throwing it on 2 teams doesn't seem bad. Throwing it on 3 teams doesn't seem bad. Definitely worth trying out. Brooks feels like a jam here. I'm happy to get Brooks at 80 here. I think he's going to continue to rise. I think he should. I think the Panthers look absolutely dreadful, but I think he should be moving up the board. So I'm fine taking him there. Brissett is off pick BBM. Wouldn't surprise me if Beck starts more games and Brissett will be super loaned. Yeah. Yeah, I would tend to agree with you. I don't think I agree he's an awful pick. I really think he's a good, like he does what you're wanting. Like you get a fast start. That's what you're asking for from him, hopefully. But I think he's got pretty catastrophic potential where like they're 0-6 going into week 7 and they just bench him and he's done for the year. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I don't know. I just think I think that we kind of overreact from stuff like the preseason game. Like Beck looked good, but like we were just talking. I think most people in the industry were talking about like 3-4 weeks ago. Like Beck is like probably going to start late in the season at best, and then the one preseason game happens, and then we're like, yeah, Beck's starting quickly. I just think that might be a little bit overreaction. I will take Addison. Yeah, sure. Go Addison on this one. But yeah, I'm not here to defend Jacoby Brissett. I like the pieces on that team. And if anything, I feel better about the pieces because Beck looked good. So if he looks good, that means that the Cardinal pieces are in good shape regardless of who's starting, because we already saw what Brissett can do with them. So I think I feel pretty confident about just having a good amount of the Cardinals, because that offense seems pretty fun with how much upside they have with the pieces. It's got to take Ramondre here just to get another really good option if he's available. Yeah, I mean, all day. I'll take Ramondre here, and then we could take... Oh, baby. Tucker Kraft, Jaden Reed. Let's get... Oh, this is tough. Let's get Kraft here. That's a tough decision. I don't really like a lot of the stuff in this range, so I didn't want to take Brooks. So, yeah. Fannin goes. Decisions here. I'm willing to sprinkle some back though. I'll sprinkle some back going on, but I do think people overreact to the preseason, which is just like every year, just obvious how how badly we overreact. I'm not saying you shouldn't take account into it. That's why we're here in August drafting best ball teams. You should look at it. You should pay attention to it. Absolutely, but just there's always just major overreaction. Let's go. Golden seems like a good pick. I don't want to miss out on that on a team I'm kind of like low cheaper receivers on. Yeah, let's go Golden here. Yeah, we'll do that. I was gonna go Purdy and then go Kittle, but I think I'm okay with what I have here. So I ended up going double running back to start and then immediately catching up a receiver. So this is probably just a 3 quarterback, 3 tight end build. Pretty classic stuff. Maybe this is a Beck team. Could take Marv. Take Jordan Love. I mean, like the best Beck team would probably be like Jordan Love, Geno, Beck. I think that you could do crazier shit than that. I don't think that's awful. Tack Mayer on this team. Or you do like, you just go straight punt. You go Mendoza, Beck, Geno, and Love. That would be fun. Personally, I have Michael Wilson's over MHJT's throne. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that, like actually fair. I think that I like both of them. I like Marvin a lot more just because I think I don't know. We saw, I mean, his upside's like the 1-2 turn. Maybe Michael Wilson's in a similar situation as like Parker Washington, where he's just like, this guy's truly elite and he's broken out, and we should follow that noise because he did break out, and it was impressive as all hell what he did last year. So I wouldn't be surprised if he can kind of follow it up with another big year. So yeah. I'm starting to think like the more I get on Marvin, the more I'm willing to get more. The more I'm in on Marvin, the more I'm willing to get more Wilson because it just feels good. Like right now, I'll take Wilson if he's here. There you go. There's a Wilson share. Probably good. Let's get Dart. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna make the neighbors bet, get Dart on top of it. Seems okay. Unless it's this dude stop trying to get hurt, that'd be great. Boots on the crown, Emmett Johnson, dump off King. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Call back touchdown. I did see that. He is driving home. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We see like these prospects like sometimes take a while to get there, and Marvin might be just like taking a while to get there. Like we used to see in the past, like these bigger prospects would take like 2-3 years to get to their like ceiling. JSN took a few years. Maybe Marvin's the same case. It could be just a colossal bust. It's just nowhere near what we thought he was going to be coming out of college. But I'm willing to roll the dice on that at 65. So, yeah. Generally speaking, I like to bet against like the 4th, 5th year breakout guys that kind of like have a blip because just the comps are just not great. But I've capitulated on Parker Washington. I've capitulated on Michael Wilson a little bit as well. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty clear that that's the case by now. Like, I just don't. If he's that good, like he just can't do what he's done so far with the drops and the poor play. I think you're spot on there. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say this early. Still, it's early. We always like the right thing. Right, people like to write them off in fantasy for sure. I get that, but I think it's still early enough where we can kind of things can definitely change quickly. Let's go. Mitchell or Stribling? Oh god. Oh god. Do not let me take Mendoza right now. Whew. That would have been tragic. Like Keaton there. Yeah, we'll backstack. We'll figure it out. I think Mayer's on this team for sure. Yeah. We'll figure it out. This might be a Beck team for my guy in the chat here. Money. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I think it's very clear that he's not the guy we thought he was, because you just don't come into the league and do that. But I think that he could develop and might just take him a little more time than we thought. Like I said, JSM the same way. Like people kind of wrote him off, like, he's just kind of an average player. He's pretty good. He's a good receiver, nothing great. And then he kind of breaks out in a big way last year. I think that is reasonable to happen to MHJ for sure. And when your bet is against him and a guy that doesn't really has shown it for 1 year and didn't have the draft capital and stuff, and I think it's fair to make the bet. I just think like the price is right on him. I think if in different years you're paying, like, you're still like paying, you know, the Kyle Pitts kind of narrative where like Kyle Pitts is still going, like, how is Kyle Pitts still, let's go Ferguson. Like, how is Kyle Pitts still in round 5? Like, he's had 3 bad years in a row. He's still in round 5. Like, what the hell is happening? That kind of is like how I feel about the Marvin thing. But like now people are like, yeah, Marvin sucks. Let's put him in the 60s. So the price is right there. Agree. Very much agree. It's feeling very like with the way they decided to play this offseason, they just basically added 0 receivers other than Naylor. I mean, I don't see a reason why they can't be on the clock. Sorry. Yeah, Goff is good. I like getting Goff with Gibbs. That seems good. Let's get Shribs. Let's get some Shribs in our life here. Is that the right play? We can do Coker or Stripling, or Dobbs. I want Stripling. That dude looks pretty nice. Let's do it. Yeah, I think Mayer should be drafted more. I think the way they played the offseason is like, yeah, we don't care about receiver because we have 2 tight ends that are amazing, and we're just gonna make it work with our 2 receivers on the field. We don't really care. We have Jeanty. We're good. So most people would not be running into a season with Trey Tucker, Malik Benson, Jack Besh, Jalen Naylor as their receiving core. So I think there's a very good chance that ends up being kind of where we're at. Cyrus Allen, nice grab. Hell yeah. Brashard Smith, first cracks, but still. Yeah, I saw Brashard Smith the first guy in. Let's see this. How long was this catch? Cyrus Allen with a 13-yard catch, 7-yard catch. All right. Jalen Royals. Built a BBM team like this yesterday. Absolutely stacked a running back for receiver room because the room reached like hell for quarterback. Went with Mendoza back as my quarterback 2, 3. If my quarterback 1 coach, the team could do well. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. I mean, I'm not. You'll find out about me since this is your first time here. You'll find out about me like, or maybe you have been here before. I don't know. I feel like I've somewhat recognized your name, but it might have been from another chat. But anyways, one thing you'll find about me is I'm willing to try different shit. Like, I'm not sitting here going to tell you like there's one way to do it, because there's not. So I'm happy to try new things, and I'm always open. I'm always open to it. I will gladly say if I don't like doing something, but I'm always open to trying new shit. We'll see. I think I want to do a 4 quarterback build here. The problem is we kind of need 4 tight ends. We could definitely stop at 4 running backs. We could do 5. We got the options are really open here. It's kind of annoying because it feels like I have like 90 options right now, and it's really, really annoying. I'll get Marshawn Lloyd and be done at running back. How about that to start things off? So we'll turn off the running back button here. We have... Ooh, what we got here left? I have 5 picks left. So I'm only getting 1. I mean, it's just 3 tight ends, right? We're not doing 4 quarterbacks, 3 tight ends, or 3 quarterbacks, 4 tight ends. I'd probably rather do 4 quarterbacks. I'm just going to gain more points throughout the year with that, I think. That could save me 20 points in many weeks by having the 4th quarterback on this team. Because I'm not spending a lot of capital, or reason I'm willing to do it. So I'm going to take 3 quarterbacks and 2 tight ends. That's my last 3. I mean, I think I'm good at receiver. Like, I think I caught up. Like, it's not comfortable, But like T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson, Marvin, Jordan Addison, Golden, like that's passable. My flex is going to get filled by a running back or a tight end every week. I think it's fine. It's not. It's super uncomfortable, but I think I'm just going to ride with it at this point. I'll take Mayer if I can. I'm about to be on the clock over here on the turn. Let's get our... God, Flournoy's all the way down here. Am I going to reach on Flournoy? Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's not happening. Let's get our boy. And let's get... shit. Schultz. Oof, that was good. That would have been bad if I took fucking Mendoza there. Tyler Algier, Tank Bigsby. I just like Bigsby the most. Like, Algier's not doing shit for this team, so I'm taking Bigsby. Like, Algier is a play, like, to me, like, Algier's a play, like, maybe weeks 1 through 5, he gets me some nice weeks, and then he's a handcuff. Bigsby could be... Yeah, I mean, I like the prospects of Bigsby being a handcuff that if Barkley goes down, I'd rather have Bigsby. Like, Jeremiah Love goes down, Barkley goes down, I'd rather have Bigsby. If we're getting the workhorse on the team, yeah, I think that's where I'm at. It's probably the fair decision to make. Yeah, I'm not reaching for full no there. So just take whatever the room gives me. There's a fair amount of luck involved in these drafts. Yeah, I think that's how you should play it. And one thing I just continue to harp on is, like, I think that overstacking, or like not overstacking, over like trying to be too comfortable is like one of the worst things that people do. It's like, oh man, I don't feel cozy at receiver, so I'm gonna grab 3 more, and then you just like waste roster spots on stuff you don't need. Like, I just think that happens so much to people, and I really try to avoid that. It's like one of my biggest things. Looks like I'm gonna do the thing that you said earlier, so never mind. All right, well, I'll get another receiver out of it. I guess it's not the worst thing. Let's get Mendoza locked up before we get absolutely locked out of quarterback, though. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do your thing. Maybe it's a 4 tight end build, which might actually help me a lot if I end up doing that. Jordan Love's fine. Jordan Love can carry us for a few weeks. Want Mendoza to get in there quick then. Okay, Mendoza, we'll lock him in. Yeah, like I think there's opportunity. Like, there's times where you get a nice faller at running back, and I think people are like, okay, well, I got a nice faller at running back, but I'm gonna play this team like I gotta pick. I don't know, like if you let's just say you want to take a running back at pick 50, and you get them, you get the same running back at pick 65, and then you play the room like you just took a 4th round running back or something. I just think like something like that is just not right. I think you got to play the room with the way you got it, and if you can get really good values, you can stop early. Like, you get luxury when you get really good values. I think you buy yourself more luxury. Like, you get the crazy tight end to fall to you. You get Tucker Kraft in the 8th round, and then you get Pitts to fall to you at 130 or 120, and you just stop there. Like that. Well, both week 11, but disregard that point. Still, like, makes sense, right? I think that's a lot of opportunities like that in these rooms where you just get good players at really good prices, and you can use that to buy yourself another roster spot. Basically, you're like, okay, well, I could stop at 5 running backs instead of 4 instead of 6 because I got this player at a value. I think that's something that people don't think about enough. I think they get the value and they're like, yeah, I'm still going to go 7 running backs on this team because I don't feel comfortable. It just happens too much, I think. So who's the scariest guy? Like, who's going to get sniped? I don't think we need to take Brissett over. Yeah, we're going to go Mayer first because I want Mayer on this team. I don't care about anything else that much. And then I can just say, yeah, not going to touch Kolar. I'm going to get Brissett or Beck next because that's probably the second, or they're probably the most important, but I wasn't worried about Beck getting sniped right now. And then we'll figure that out after this. We have 2 more picks here. Marshawn Lloyd. Yeah, these are like all great picks here. Give me Marshawn Lloyd. I'll just stop at running back again. Dalton Schultz is here. What do you know? Ferguson's going in the 14th round now. These times have changed. Yeah, getting Marshawn Lloyd here is absolutely insane. I will take that gladly. Let's get a Hawk share. Don't have a lot of him. We'll get a Hawk team. Hawk and Kraft. Classic. I had the choice of taking Woody Marks, 18 picks out of ADP, or Rogers, 20 picks out of ADP as my quarterback 2. I assessed that guy, get lucky. That get lucky at quarterback depth was the best bet. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Like, reaching at quarterback's generally like a good strategy just because, like, you just don't want to get boxed out at quarterback. But especially when, in your case, where you feel pretty confident in the Beck bet, you definitely have that option always there to you, which is fun. So. It's like for you basically can't get boxed out at quarterback. Like it's really like almost impossible. See what's going on with these matches here. Is taking Brissett and Beck a better pick, or is just going straight Beck and then like Kolar or something better? I'd like to say I'm not going to get sniped on Beck here. I think I'm good to take Kolar first. But I mean, if I do, I do, right? What? I'm listening to something on my headphones and it's turning off. What is going on? Getting trolled. Let's get Beck first. This guy decides to take Kolar, then fair game to you, buddy. All right, let's go. This guy did go to it might have been sketchy for me. We have 2 picks over here, or 3 picks over here in this room. Yeah, I just think I'm gonna just slam the button on Mayer continuously. Like I think he's a really good pick. Super low owned, great pick. Get him with the Arizona pieces. That game seems like it's gonna be very fun. And no matter who's playing, like Mendoza, Beck, be fun. Like it's just, whoever's playing, that game's gonna be fun, and I feel pretty confident about that. Cyrus Allen doing anything yet? 2 catches for 20 yards. See what this guy's doing. Is he rocking it fast and loose, or is he going to grab another tight end? I guess we could take Njoku if we don't get Kolar. I guess it's not the worst pick. Baller's there too, I guess. That's not very fun. I guess we could do something degenerate like Raritan or something. Yeah, I mean, Kolar will be the #1 option here, but we'll play it differently if we want. All right, Barner, Dulcich. I would like Caleb Douglas on this team. Ooh. Yeah, we want Fields. We want Fields for sure. Let's go Caleb Douglas and yeah, how about Malachi Fields on this team? That sounds pretty fun. Yeah, I fuck with that. We get Dart stacked up. We're just going Goff with Gibbs. Just gonna rock it. I think rocking the 2 there is fine. You could definitely go 3rd, but I think rocking the 2 is just fine here. And then get the 3rd tight end. We could This could be another Beck team. Could definitely be a Beck team. All right, we're on the clock, or we're done with this draft over here. We got a Jordan Love, Mendoza, Carson Beck team with JT, Achan, Carson, or Jonathan Brooks. Excuse me. Keaton Mitchell, Marshawn Lloyd, T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson, Marvin Harrison, Jordan Addison, Matthew Golden. And then we have Ferguson, Schultz, Mayer, Kolar on this team. 3564 is funky, but yeah, it's not bad. I like it. Like it. Let's get another one. Raritan will be a Thorn 100 Henry's value. Yeah, that's kind of I'm feeling the same way about Koizel. It's just, I think that's a big thing this year is like, I think, well, first of all, the 2 tight end set's been like taking over the league anyways, but like, I think that's going to be a big thing this year is like people getting cucked by the double tight end thing. Like, at worst, Loveland loses work to Komet, or loses some pass game work to Komet. Like, I think that can happen. Loveland's just too good. I don't think it's going to affect him. But like those middling guys like Hunter Henry, Brendan Strange, you know, those kind of guys that aren't quite as much of a target getter, especially with Strange. I mean, there's like 5 other targets for him to throw to. Feels very likely that that role can be pretty neutered in the offense, and like he's going to get some touchdowns. Yeah, blah blah blah. But like, I do think that could be a super low, like you're swinging for like you're bunting at that point. Like, you know, you swing for a single, you swing for a double, you swing for a home run. I think you're bunting. And I'm not taking much of any of them. Strange and Henry, I feel like the same. They're both in a spot where they can get really screwed. All right, we got the 108 in this room. I think I'm going Mayer here. It's like, I mean, is Beck adding more points to this team? I would say probably if he starts by like week 10. Kraft Hawkinson is definitely enough to be done at quarterback or done at tight end. If, you know, Kraft's healthy, Kraft's not healthy, Hawk's in trouble, but I wasn't taking Kraft at 73 for him to be hurt. So, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a tough decision here. Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah, I wouldn't really take Raritan or Koizel for that reason, but Mayer seems like Mayer is like on another level of those other guys where like he already shown how good he is, and he seems like, and it's like the weapons, you know, like Jags have a lot of weapons already. Raiders do not. Like Mayer could very like easily be the second receiving option outside of Bowers. Easily. It could just be tight end city, and then Jeanty. Like that could be how that team is operating. And then Trey Tucker scores some touchdowns, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I agree. 100% agree with you. And that's super, super intriguing to me. Especially when we're drafting like 3 Raiders that are not Mayer. 4 actually that are not, you know, the big 2. Skill position guys. Let's go Lamb. I'm not taking JJ on this team. Or I'm not taking JT on this team. Sorry. Let's go Mayer on this team. Fuck it. Beck went anyway, so I can't take Beck anyway, so we gotta take Mayer. Cool. Hopefully this guy doesn't snipe me. He has 2 week 10s. He might snipe me. Don't do it, bro. Okay, good. Yeah, I like this team quite a bit. It feels a little thin at quarterback because Dart feels very risky, but we're playing the neighbors bet. So, like, if Dart's hurt, I mean, I guess, you know, is Winston the backup still? You're probably fine with neighbors, but the upside hits when Dart's there on the whole offense. Dart, Goff, Gibbs, Bucky, Opposite of Hendo. We got Ramondre, Bigsby, Lloyd, Neighbors, Pickens, Adams, Michael Wilson, Deshaun Trubling, Travis Hunter, Caleb Douglas, Malachi Fields, getting some rookies in there, 3 rookies. Tucker Kraft, TJ Hawkinson, Michael Mayer. Yeah, Michael Mayer, kind of one of my favorite folks on the board at this point. Let's get another BBM. This is 5 and 6. The 5th one starts with Lamb And we are going to end up with Lamb and... Huh. My overlay's not updating. I'm not really sure who I have here. Let's go... let's go Henry. Derrick Henry. Refreshing the page to get the overlay update here. Yes, you can see my location, please, Underdog. Zach Wilson, Oscar Delp. Wow. Yeah, and that's another one that we were just talking about. That same thing. Feel the same about Jawan Johnson. They have like 5 tight ends. Bub Means cooking. Wow. My guy, Bub Means. Barian Brown. Yeah, that's another team that feels the same thing. Like that Jawan Johnson, I have like none. All of them drafted a rookie. Really weird. And you could maybe even say the same for the Rams, but I'm in on T-Ford. But that T-Ford could be in the same situation where they have too many bodies there, and it doesn't really matter. Like same with Jawan. Jawan feels very, very similar to me in that same vein. Did it change Derrick Henry's picture? Oh, looks like they did. Hey, stop. Yeah, we're probably gonna we're gonna do 8. We're gonna have a good old time today. We're not gonna max this thing and have a bunch of them on stream without doing a bunch of them at once. So this will probably be. We'll do 2 more after this, and we'll be done, I think. Okay, I mean, not gonna have a ton of Rashi Rice, but when he falls to me at 32, I'll take some shares there. That's kind of where I'm at. Like some of these guys I'm fading. Like I'll take them when they fall. Otherwise, I'm just like kind of done taking them. Javonte, one of those guys. Kyron, Javonte. Just gonna not be playing those guys. It's just mostly just like I don't think that I'm too concerned that they're going to beat me, and I'd rather take bets on other guys that I think could win me a lot more stuff. So kind of where I'm at for these guys. Watching the last couple holes of this golf right now. There's like 3 holes left. Got Henry, Lamb, and Rice on this team, and then this other team I got another 112. So just waiting to get my pick. Is there anything like freaky we can do? Like, are we willing to fully flip the board? We haven't done that really at all. I think fully flipping the board would be going like Pickens, Nico at the turn. That seems pretty crazy. Just not taking any of these running backs that are super, super strong. But I'll try something weird. Like Achan, you could do like Achan Bowers or something. I mean, this is the time to do. If you want to do some unique combos, this is the time to do it. Let's do it. Achan Bowers. All right, we have. Etienne's a guy I kind of wanted here, so I will take Etienne. Yeah, Etienne, Henry, Lamb, Rice. I like that to start. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm not afraid. Hopefully Cook and JJ go to make me feel a little bit better, because not taking JJ at 12 when he's available seems kind of sad. Oh, HM went. Wow. All right, well, I'm just going to pick 2 of my favorite guys then. And build a... Yeah, build a 0 R... We're going to build a 0 RB from the back end of the board. That's very rare. So we'll see how the board lines up, but that's kind of what we're going to do here. 2 of my favorite players combined with each other. Let's have some fun. Who says no? The advance rate does. That's who says no. My advance rate's just crying right now. Jeez, Saints are cooking, absolutely cooking them right now. Zach Wilson's dialed in, bro. This guy always cooks in the preseason. Insane. Insane. Okay, 4 picks away. Man, that was such a sick pick 'em to hit. Always nice to get that extra little stimmy. Tootin's gone. Bucky's a good guy to get with this group. Don't have a ton of other stuff. Let's go. I don't like that. Let's go Bucky. I don't like pulling price up there. I'm gonna take Bucky instead. I got scared. I got scared and now I want to pull a price there. I do like price, but I'll take Bucky here. Henry, Bucky, ETN. I like building teams like this because it feels really nice to stop. Like, even if you could go like Henry could be a different name. Henry could be like Javante or something. It still could do the same thing, but I really like building teams like this where you're building teams with 3 running backs pretty early, and you could stop at 4 or 5 very easily, and that kind of buys you extra receiver bullets, which is like really what I want to. I want to spend a lot of these late picks on receivers. Tight end's fine too, but quarterback's usually already done by then. But the receivers are they're fun picks back there in that range. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna line up pretty good for players I like. Like, I can get Waddle, I get one of these 4, 2 of these 4. Gladly will do that to start this team off. Waddle, McMillan, Waddle, Wilson. I think I like McMillan a lot, but Waddle Wilson's really fun, so we're gonna do that. This is like the how high could these players go? Could these guys all be second round picks, first and second round picks? Yeah, JJ could be a first round pick, 105. Waddle could be a second round pick. He's already been one. Wilson's been a first round, back of the first round pick already. Bowers has been around this price pretty much the last few years. On the clock. Price is still here. Shit. We're gonna go Marvin. Yeah. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I don't like doing the 4th one right away, because when you do the 4th one right away, it's cool. I mean, you're just gonna lock in like 20s at running back, and that's great most of the time. You're gonna lock in your 20s, probably 20, 15, 20 points at 2, maybe 3 spots a week. But when you do that, grab the 4th one here, you're like, okay, well, one of these guys is like basically useless for my team early on, and I really don't like doing that, because when you go like you take your next one at 80, that's a pretty big difference. Like, you miss out on some pretty big pieces on your team. This guy's got Josh Allen, Drake May, McCaffrey, AJ Brown, Downs. This guy's vibing. I saw he had 2-1-1-1-1. I haven't seen that very much, so I wanted to see what he did. Interesting. We're meeting our quota today. We got more Bucky, and we got more Harrison. Hoping to get Dak back at 80. I was going to take him for sure, but no Dak, no dice there. Yeah, the Tyson Ball is pretty nice. I mean, it is pretty scary, but Tyson Ball is nice right now. You get some good value on him. T-Log goes, yeah, oof. Yeah, I mean, you're going to find me very hard not to take Daniels at 80 there. I know there's some pretty, he's getting memed on pretty hard, but I'm going to take Daniels here at 80. All right, let's go here. What we got? Is it price time? Nope, I think it's time to take more receivers. Marvin and who? Who are we taking? Rome Marvin? Tate Marvin? Doe. Yeah, we want to try to avoid. Let's go Watson and Marvin. Yeah. Yep, this is how you do it. We did it. I mean, it's clearly possible, but I do know it. I can say very confidently it's going to be extremely rare to build a team like this. Because, I mean, 0RB is pretty rare anyways, but then you're making a 0RB team on the back end of the board where everyone's like almost primarily doubling up running back. It's definitely fun. We're going to have to see what falls to us, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I do like Laporta here. And then in a perfect world, we get Mahomes on the other side at 104. It's possible. Let's rock this. Let's rock it. Let's rock it and roll, baby. Yeah, we just gotta hope that we get some fallers, like some nice falls to us. If we can get a little bit lucky with our fallers, we could be in really good shape at running back. And it'll be a very fun team to build too. So we'll see. I mean, only one way to find out. You gotta try these things, man. Okay. Dax here. Dart. We want a receiver pretty badly here. We're looking really good at running backs. So we don't really need to worry about that yet. I don't think I have a Kittle. I feel like I don't have a Kittle Laporta team, which feels like I need to fix that. Definitely feels like something I'd like to remedy today. Yeah, I would love a Kittle team with Laporta. Yeah. Give me it. Let me have it. This guy's at 2 quarterbacks. He should not be taking another one. This guy has no reason to take Mahomes. This guy might take Mahomes just to do it. I have a good chance here. Come on, come on. Neither you have any reason to take him right now. Just not even a single reason in the world to take him, unless you just feel like being a jerk to me, making me sad. Fuck you, man. Ah, shit. We'll take Dart. That's fine. Dart's still fine there. I'm not happy about it, but it's a fun combo, but very, very scary. This feels like you're just asking to be like eating zeros at quarterback. Almost feels scary enough where I kind of want to grab another one. We'll see. We'll see what falls to us, but we want Kittle here, and we can lock up 2-2 at quarterback, tight end, and we can just start loading up on receiver. It definitely is like one of the top feelings in these rooms where you're just like, all right, now I can lock up running back and be done. Like, I've worked hard to get my running backs at this point, and now I can just stop taking running backs. Like, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Chase Brown, Achane, Higgins, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze. Yes. Yes, Pollard's a gift here. Absolute gift. Big Pollard, and we want... Who do we want? I mean, probably... Do you like Corum or Harvey? I love Corum. I think Corum's like one of my favorite picks on the board. We're going to grab Corum. I think it's smart to get two. We'll take both. And we'll take Kittle. Yeah, this is sick. I like this team a lot, too. I'm cooking something with gas here. I feel like I'm cooking something up here. We got Pollard to fall to us. We're probably not going to get JCM, but there's definitely a world that would be like my preferred guy. But there's a lot here. Like, I'll take, like, I'm happy to reach for these guys if I have to as well. I might not have to reach, though. I might be able to get them on the other side of 120. It'd be 130. Kind of hard, but we'll see. Keaton's down there, too. A little bit more. We can get Keaton down there. I mean, there's some stuff. There's some stuff. And then all the quarterbacks are pretty attainable. Murray, Bo Nix is a little higher. We got Jordan Love. We have, obviously, the Mendoza, Brissett, Beck stuff there. We got the Geno Smiths of the world. It's plenty of options at quarterback there. So we'll see. Two completely different builds and two very fun ways to build these teams. So we shall see how this goes, guys. Shall see how this goes. I like seeing a lot of yellow on the board, just waiting for me to grab them. That's great. That's exactly what we want to be looking at when we're kind of in jail at running back or receiver. We're not in jail, but we need receivers here. Always like to do Keaton and stop. That's always a fun option for me. Dobbs is here. Fuck, I wanted Dobbs really bad there. I think Shakir's a good pick. Who dat? What's up, Christopher? What up, dog? Good to see you, man. Drafting some weird teams right now, but kind of fun ones. Let's see what the final group's gonna be tomorrow. It's all this putt. Yeah, so Merritt goes. Yeah, we probably just have to go with like. It's a little problematic because we're gonna lose a quarterback if we don't grab one now. Oh, I mean, we gotta definitely keep an eye on these three. I don't have any interest in Chuba on this team. He would be really bad, in fact, for this team, but the other two feel okay. Yeah, if you're going to give me the opportunity to go Keaton and Dunn, I think I'm going to do it. Boston also here. I'm a glutton for punishment. You're going to give me that last Keaton pick. I'm going to do it like every time. Yeah, we go Dobbins here for sure. That's like a no-brainer. Dobbins, and we could do Manungai and really catch up here. Shit, man. Fuck it. We're doing it. I mean, it's going to be dicey at quarterback now, but I'm just thinking about the way this team is built. Getting Dobbins Manungai there is like kind of a gift, and I feel like that's makes this team a lot better. And just I think this team could be pretty good. Yeah, this is a very unique build. Like you could put this in BBMDB, and this thing is going to be like super low owned in this one. Nagy play calls look like it's going to be a problem. Worst plays ever. Giants will have to overcome the hurdle. Yeah, I mean, any team with that. I mean, well, Chiefs overcame it kind of for a little bit, but yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Neighbors is enough of a dog. He should be able to figure it out. I hope at least. Scary. Not a fun situation there. That just Harbaugh and Nagy. That's a pretty boomer room right there. That could fuck some shit up for sure. All right, well. Golf done for the day. One more day tomorrow. Okay. We will take Travis Hunter, and we'll take Wicks or Harris next. Yeah, I mean we're hoping we get a gift. Like we really just need a gift. Like if we don't get a gift, we'll just take a guy. Malik Willis seems like a good one to grab out. Honestly, Malik Willis might be one of the better picks here. We might grab Travis Hunter too and stop at that. So Murray didn't fall to us. I mean, we really can do the Geno thing. But yeah, it's not great. It's not great. We're going to win at tight end. We're going to win at receiver. And then we just got to figure out running back, quarterback. I do like this combo, though. It's like Coro Manungai, I feel like are very similar archetypes. And then we got Dobbins, Pollard. Kind of fun. Kind of fun. Wait, I was going to take... Wait, wow, Lane went 13th. I don't think it's bad, but... Yeah, he went 13th. Wow. We're done at running back. Yeah, we're just gonna go down there and grab the jumpers, I guess, right? Just jump the line and grab who we want. Travis Hunter, 80 Mitchell, Pat Bryant. We'll go Pat Bryant this time, just to kind of even out the week 7 buys. I don't want 3 in a row there. I want to have enough juice at receiver week 7. I don't want to like hemorrhage 25 points for no reason. So we're gonna avoid the week 7 there. Yeah, these teams make me like lock in a big way. It's so fun because you really like I'm thinking long and hard on these picks, and that makes it a lot more fun instead of just like kind of like, yeah, I know what I'm doing here, It makes it very, very fun. So a game that's already very fun already. Yep, I had a similar feeling. I mean, like Browns, Titans, Panthers, they all looked about as bad as you would think they could look, and that was pretty fucking terrifying, not gonna lie. Oh my god, dude. I'm getting like my favorite picks I could possibly get in a 0B pillar. I mean, this is just like, this is insane. I have to do this, man. I gotta do it. We're just gonna have to play. We're playing the fucking game at receiver, dude. At running at quarterback. It's fine. There's tons of stuff down here. We can get 3 out of this group and be right. Oh, only clock. Tank Dell. Yes, Tank Dell's fine. Is Rodgers a worthwhile pick on this team? Like get Rodgers and like Bernard or something just to grab like an extra body. I think probably so. Yeah, that does look interesting for sure. I think Shakir looks nice too. Shakir looks like a value as well. But definitely feel good about the Bills. The biggest thing is they were passing a lot, which I mean, yeah, they're not going to load up James Cook for 15, 20 touches in the preseason, but I thought their pass rate was pretty nice, and that's that does make anything interesting. I need to make sure I get a little bit of Flournoy action. BDM specifically. Don't want to be going in a big dog and going to reach down to Higgins and stuff. Chases, whatever. All right. I think I want to do it. I just feel like I feel very, very, and I'm being a scaredy cat, but I'm scared, man. I'm scared. I'm gonna do it. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's great, but I'm gonna play scared there. I'm gonna play a little scared there because I have the luxury to do so with the players that I have right now. I definitely have the ability to go for it because I'm only going 4 running backs. I feel just fine with this group. No overlapping buys. Tight ends feel fantastic. Like this feels like I have 2 elites there, and then receivers we're getting our receivers up. We're gonna get 2 more, and I feel fine about it. And yeah, I mean Daniels and Dart is just asking for. There's someone getting hurt there at some point. All Bills are stocked up, look super polished. Yeah, they looked good. I think, like I said, the main thing is the fact that they were actually throwing the ball a lot. Is massive, like massive. Like if their pass rate is any higher, like just a little bit higher, like that makes Josh Allen a better pick. That makes all the receivers a better pick. Kincaid, like if they run back the same thing, they do the same run rate, the same pass rate. It's not fun. It's not fun to watch. James Cook's the best pick. Josh Allen's a good pick, and then it's like, yeah, just whatever, you get something out of Shakir, a little bit out of Moore, whatever. It's just that's not very fun. So I really hope that they end up throwing the ball more. Throw the ball more, please. Let Josh Allen sling the ball. We're going to have a problem if we get a faller here. Ooh, we could go Marshall. This is like a 3762 or something? 3762? Yeah, it is. It is a 3762. Fuck, dude, this is bad. Shit, dude. Wow. This is just stupid. Oh, we get Bernard. Yeah, I'll take Bernard. All right. I mean, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna fuck around and find out is what's about to happen to us. Like Brissett, Beck, Mendoza. Is that what we're rocking with here? Brissett, Beck, Mendoza. This team is just massive, just absolute degeneracy at its finest right now. Yeah, I mean, really, if you're playing the Beck angle, you're just hoping they start like 0-6, which they probably have a good chance of doing that. I mean, it could be the same story, like this team's just like throwing the ball a lot, or they could just be decent. Like I do have promise that they could be just like, I mean, they're in the hardest division in football. I don't think they're going to win it, but like I think they could be okay just because the weapons they have. They have a couple good defensive pieces, if I remember. Off the top of my head, I feel like they have a couple of good pieces. All right, Horton, Taekwon, Chris Bell, Jack Besh, Malik Benson, Xavion Thomas. I always like getting Xavion. I'll take Xavion on this team. Just something funky. Is Fields available? No, okay, Xavion then. I mean, probably. I mean, it's fine. I could do whatever I want here. This is a full luxury punt pick, and I don't know. Ooh, Keon? Is he gone? Yeah, Keon went too. Damn. Okay, I'll go Xavion. Why not? I want him to be practicing again. That would be ideal. All right. Gotta get home run quarterbacks. Not safe for those running backs. This week 17 game has looked a lot better. Which one? The Buffalo and who are they playing? Miami? Yeah, I would agree. This team's sick. This team fucking is awesome, dude. Because I got a lot of pieces that I like. I think Keaton and Rodriguez are good pieces. Marshawn Lloyd's a clear clear target right now. We got Pollard, Corum. This is a 0 RB room, obviously, but it is totally fine. I just need to figure out quarterback in a way that's not going to absolutely kill this team. And I don't know the best combo, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure out the best combo. I think pretty clearly I have to go like Gino. Well, I need to get I need to lock in like Rodgers or something. I don't know. I think I need Mendoza for sure. Mendoza's a pick, like 100% a pick here. We get Gino or Rodgers next, and then we can figure out the last pick after that. Yeah, no, this team, I end up getting a lot of values that fall to me. Like, it's a super unique and fun 0 RB team because I built it on the right side of the board. I don't know how it's going to work, but it's super fun. Bryce Young's falling too. I mean, like, this is so hard. Bryce Young's for sure starting week 1. We need Mendoza on this team, so we're going to get Mendoza first. Would you rather have Bryce Young or Mendoza? Bryce Young is so bad, dude, sometimes. Rodgers is definitely starting the whole year. Bryce Young should start the whole year. I think you just take that. I mean, he's got a little bit of rushing juice. Now we're live for a lot of different options here. We can get whatever we get back, but I think that was the right play. Get Bryce Young, get Mendoza. Mendoza, fingers crossed, is starting. I guess the problem is that we didn't get a late quarterback buy. Mendoza could definitely be starting by week 5 though, so we're fine there. But yeah, not my favorite. All right, this team I just did before. There's a couple of unique builds, but very fun nonetheless. We got Daniels, Dart, Rodgers, Henry, Etienne, Bucky, Keaton, Mitchell. We got Lamb, Rice, Harrison, Shakir, Travis Hunter, Pat Bryant, Tank Dell, Jeremy Bernard, Xavier Thomas, and then Kittle, Laporta. That team is fun. We're gonna do two more BBMs. We got this one. We got one finishing up a 0 RB build. This is like my crown jewel here. This team's just so fun. It might be the worst team you've ever seen. I don't even care at this point. This team is so fun. It's like the most fun team I built. I'm not even joking. I can't wait for it to be last in its pod, but it's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun, dude. Oh my god. Well, I need points. I need someone that's going to score points early, so then I can get Mendoza, and then hopefully he can carry me the rest of the way. No, I need live quarterbacks, people playing games as early as possible. So I mean, I take Beck. Beck is like the super risky play because I'm just sitting on Bryce Young early. Probably not the play. I probably need Gino. If Gino, yeah, we cannot go Beck here. Beck is just irresponsible. If Beck's the only option, I'll do it. But going back here over those two, if I have the option, is just downright irresponsible. So we're not doing that. But I'll take whatever the top quarterback is. And then if it's, I mean, I guess you could do, God, we get down to Watson. I guess that's probably the play. If we get boxed out, we just go Cousins, right? Because then I just take whoever I get, right? Like that's probably definitely the play. Like if I get boxed out of Rodgers and Smith, I'm just taking Cousins. So I'll take whoever's starting for the Raiders and Bryce Young. Yeah, that's disgusting, but I have 2 quarterbacks a week on non-bye weeks. I think that's totally fine. Sure, yeah, but I just don't want a guy not starting week 1. I do not want to sit here and try to survive 5 weeks as Bryce Young as my only scorer. That seems bad. Seems very bad. We're gonna have to figure out tight end. Take a big swing. Take some fucking swings, baby. Gino. And then fucking Raritan or Komet. We're taking a fucking swing for the fences here. Fuck it. Whatever. We have the 104 in this room, looks like. Puka. Sure, Gino. I took Gino there. Yeah, I mean at this point, like, yeah, this tight end is like really irrelevant. I'm just kind of just picking whoever. Like I had no op. Like I would have took someone, but yeah, I don't know. And Joku probably was a good pick too. You're probably right, but I don't really care. This is just a full like whatever you get me is whatever you get me. I have Bowers on this team. I don't care what you do. So this seems pretty scary, but very fun. We got Mendoza, Bryce Young. Maybe I'll try Eric Roll next time if I get in that position again. Mendoza, Bryce Young, Geno Smith, Pollard, Blake Corum, J.K. Dobbins, Kyle Monungai, Chris Rodriguez, Keaton Mitchell, Marshawn Lloyd. Very key that I got a lot of nice like fallers that just fall to my lap that just felt like really good at running back. I think that's a massive key to this team. We got J.J. Waddle, Wilson, Watson, Harrison, Travis Hunter, Bowers, Komet. I'm liking they're like full zeros, really. I mean, I shouldn't be doing it much, but I'm starting to like the idea of just taking a tiny, just a little sprinkle of those like backup tight ends that, you know, the Raritans of the world that could be 2 tight end set being used a lot, or to like, you know, Komet is like a legit good tight end, good receiving tight end. We see him literally hitting home runs in the game when he's not, when Loveland's not there. All right, those are fun. We'll see if we get back to normal or we do another 2 crazy builds. All right, last two of the day, and we're gonna get out of here after that. Yeah, Bowers is really all that team needs. So yeah, I agree. Take a look at these. Preseason games. Nothing too crazy happening in these games. Max Clare has 7 receptions. Interesting. Cyrus Allen getting a lot of looks. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I agree. I'm assuming you're getting pretty high on Mendoza as well with like what you saw. That was pretty fun. That was a fun game to watch. I mean, Cousins looked good too. All right, yeah, last 2 drafts of the stream. And we'll get on out of here. Drake London, Nico, Neighbors. I wish I could know if I have Puka Love teams, but I'm going to do it. Puka Love. Sure. Okay, can I see? Can I see now? I want to look and see if I have Puka Love team. All right. Let's see if I have a Puka left team or not. I do indeed. Darn. That's right. I mean, I'll take Nico or Neighbors if one of them's going to be available. If Neighbors is going to be here, I'll just take him anyways. I would have done the same thing backwards, so totally fine with me. Yeah, of course not. Lad? I'll take Lad, sure. I don't really know. I'm kind of boxed out there. Yeah, once again, I have no... No, I definitely did a Puka team. I just did one yesterday, I think. I just need to update my thing. Or whenever I streamed last, I think I did one. Got the 109 in this one. Let me just check, because I'm pretty sure I have one of those teams now. Just for good measure, let me take a look. Drive myself crazy. I don't have combos of players I think I should have already. Yeah, he did look fine. He almost had a touchdown called back, I heard. But I did see Brashard Smith was the first guy out, I believe, but it's still fine. Not the end of the world. We definitely saw what we wanted to see from Mike Washington, I'll say that much. Oh my God, he's laying on his back. Oh, not anymore. As soon as I said something. There you go. Take whatever the top 3 are available here. On Raw. There he is. Okay, let me see if I have a Puka team like I thought I did, because that is a problem if I don't have that. It's an absolute problem. Puka, Neighbors, Puka. I just did that 2 days ago. Yeah, I have it. Just need to update my Spike Week tool. All right, we got a Mon-Ra. Can we get a Mon-Ra Barkley? I mean, either way, we're getting something fun, so that's cool. We get oh yeah, the most unique combo is this. So sure, a Mon-Ra Barkley. Always fun to get a unique combo, to get a different way to get unique instead of like pushing stuff up the board. That's always fun. Scatabo, Love. Oh, I was about to take Scat there. Let's go ETN and hope JMO falls. Not sure if he will, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, rip JC Sanders. Yeah, you're right. Not great. Not great to add another tight end to that room. That's already kind of packed. But Hibner, though. Hibner might be draftable. I wished he didn't have a week 13 bye, or else I might actually consider him a little bit more. But Hibner might be draftable. Andrews might be fully cooked. I hope not, but he might be fully cooked. And maybe the answer is just no tight end, and the answer is Jacoby Lane and Elijah Surratt and Bateman and stuff. But it could also be like maybe the answer is not Andrews. Not Andrews. I don't like it, but it's possible. Basically, like, can Gino and Bryce Young do good enough till week like 7, 6 when Mendoza takes over probably, and then can Bryce Young have a decent week in week 13 to like not completely nuke my advance rate, and then that team feels good otherwise. A lot of if and buts, but that's what happens when you build a 0 RB team, to be frank. Yeah, like, dude, I'm just taking Bucky here, bro. I mean, Judkins, it's a guy I do want to get a little bit more of, but yeah. I mean, I'm a simple guy, man. See if we can't get Marvin here. All right, about to be on the clock at 33. We'll take Zay if available. Maybe Puka. I mean, Puka should be falling right now. God dang it. I'll take a Puka. I mean, he's not gonna fall. I mean, he should be falling. Like I bet he falls to the 40s sometimes, but I love kind of just like stacking the ADP values you can get. It's just like getting even the smallest ADP values on guys, I think, is always good. And Puka was going pretty regularly above this, and he's slowly going down. So, except for the next couple of weeks, he probably will be. Definitely better prices to be gotten, but just getting a Amon-Ra Henry or Amon-Ra Barkley is still pretty low end. Tack Kyron onto that. You stack it up a little bit, but happy with any of the four here. If I can't get, I think I want to take like, maybe I'll just go Scatabo. This guy went Cook, H-Han, Josh Allen. That's a massive stack on that Buffalo game, huh? Second Kyron share of the day. It's fine. If you're gonna give me Kyron at 40, that's when I want to take him. Ibn or Cuevas is something to watch for. It's been a camp battle. Yeah, I mean, we could just have the wrong Ravens tight end. Could be Cuevas. All right, this is fun. I don't mind this. This is like, you type this into BBMDB after week 1. I mean, it's probably pretty low on right there. That combo of 4. I like it. I like it. Ty Simpson pass to D. Connors. D. Connors. That Dean Connors, the running back? It is indeed. All right. I just gotta hope Marvin falls because I don't want Tyson at all here. He does need nothing on this team. I have to like reach for fucking QJ, and yeah, I'm locked out. Yeah, I mean, in these situations, I find it best to just not even fight it and just kind of roll with the punches. And that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go. Ramondre, turn the button down, turn the button off. Yeah. Yeah, I find myself building these teams a lot. I mean, you can notice I've built like 4 of them over the last couple of rounds because you get to a spot where like no picks are good other than the running backs, or not a lot of picks are good. There's like running backs and quarterbacks on the board, and it puts me in a bind there. Now, I'll take Tyson at 76 if he's going to be there, but yeah, he's gone. So yeah, now this is like gets the Jaden Reed time, and that's fine with me. Herbert. I'm probably not getting Herbert at 93. Ooh, that's tough, man. Decisions here. What are we thinking? Should we go DK? DK or Jaden Reed? Or Herbert reach? I'm going to go Jaden Reed. Yeah, he had a nice roll. He could really eat into the Fannin stuff, and that might be bad for Fannin. But Casey Conception looks nice. I'm happy to have my exposure to him to have right now. He seems extremely fun right now. Yeah, I'm probably not getting Herbert back, but it's fine. Yeah, Casey Concepcion, he looked good. He looked good. Gadget play, getting a lot of got the rushing touchdown. That's a fun player right there. Receiving, I mean, or return game guy, definitely Could be live for some stuff in the return game. Come on. You don't like Jameson Williams. You do not like Jameson Williams. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely sweet victory when you just get to look at a bunch of values on your team. Means nothing, but feels great. Means nothing, but feels great. Now let me get Lamar as well on top of it. None of you guys have Zay. Where's Zay? Where's the Zay drafter at? Where the fuck is he at? Oh, right behind me. And let me get Lamar too. This guy's name is Be More Ravens, and he's about to pass on Lamar. No way he passes on Lamar here. Yes. Yes. Yes, I love this team so far. This other team, I don't feel any type of way about, but I like this team a lot. Lamar, Barkley, Kyron, Amon-Ra, Puka, J-Mo. Yeah. Yep. I like it. All right, coming up on the clock here, we're hoping Herbert falls. I'm willing to go Dak if Dak falls. I don't think he will. I feel like there's always enough people. There's a Lamb drafter in between me, but he has May, so there's a world. So let me get one of them. Let me get one of them. That would be great for my team here. I mean, I'll take Mahomes if not. Mahomes is like a sell, but I'm happy to take him unstacked here at 93. It didn't look great. I agree. I'm just gonna hope. I'm just like hoping KOC does it, gets the job done. I have no idea what to expect from that team, but I just hope KOC gets it done, man. Definitely afraid. Definitely afraid. But in my eyes, I'm just like, yeah, Jefferson. I'm just gonna bet on Jefferson and KOC, and if we've seen Kyler be really awesome, so I just hope he can get back to that point. Kyler used to be like one of the most fun like fantasy quarterbacks in the game, and fun real life quarterback too, but especially for fantasy, just like a really fun quarterback. And Darnold's great, clearly, but if you could go like 11-4 or whatever they were, 12-4 with Darnold, I think they can go like 10-7 and make the playoffs and do enough. You know, I feel like it's possible. Maybe that's just disrespectful to Darnold and how good he is and how much better he is now. But Addison seems like maybe he didn't. Did Hawk play? I don't know. I didn't even look. I didn't look at that game very much. Good time to take Worthy. And then hope Stafford comes to us at 117, or we just go Stafford and lock up two quarterbacks that are very strong. I like Worthy here. We can get Jordan Love if we don't get Stafford, so, or Baker. We got options. All right, on the clock over here on this team again. It's like Jaden Reed is here. We got Jonathan Brooks here. Godwin. Ooh, Godwin's fun too. Just like consolidate the bets. Get Godwin here. Yeah, I guess so. We'll go Godwin here. And then, ooh, triple. I mean, it's probably not good, but kind of fun. Let's see. Let's see what's here. Any of these four, I'm pretty happy with these four. We can get Goff coming back on the other side. We can get Baker as our pair with Lamar. I think I like it. He's hurt again. Oh my god, yeah, Keenan Allen's going there so fast, bro. It's never been more clear that he's going there. Good lord, man. All right, well, looks like I'm pumping the brake on downs as well. Let's go Laporta. Yeah, we're gonna fuck around here. do something weird. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw that Tracy looked like, or Tracy had a really bad pass pro rep, and that's always like, yeah, that's like the section 1 of what not to do as a running back is let your quarterback get blown up, and Scatabo is not letting that. I mean, not that he won't mess up a pass pro, but like, it's like, out of all people that, if I'm gonna trust someone in pass pro, Scatabo's on like pretty up the list on guys I trust back there protecting me. JCM at 114, that's nice value there. That's been rare. I've been getting at like 90s most drafts. It's nice value for him. Yeah, this is fantastic. Getting Stafford there is just fantastic. I'm getting, these people are patient on quarterbacks, which is super interesting. That doesn't happen very much, but I'm not complaining, that's for sure. All right, we want Flournoy. I wanted to get a Flournoy share. Let's get at least one Flournoy share before we're out of here. Jeez. Get it on this team too. I don't care. I don't care what team I get it on, but I'd like a Flournoy share. I'd take both too if it ends up coming down to that point. Did you think he was going to be? Did you think he was going to be like kind of slow right now, just because he's kind of still coming off the injury a little bit, or you thought you just didn't expect it to be fast because he's not very fast? These people are patient. I like Shahid. I think Shakir seems great. Yeah, he's gonna get you some usable weeks. Like he's not a guy that's gonna get you the ceiling that you want, but he's gonna get you what you need there in that range. So I'm fine taking some more shots on him. And then we got a lot of people back here. Dobbins available. Jordan Mason. Oh, JCM's here. Great. I'll take JCM. Sweet. And we can get Goff or Baker. I'll take whoever's there at this next pick. I'll take Goff. Will be the first option, obviously, with the way this team's built. But we'll see. We don't have to contend with the Gibbs drafters, so hopefully no one even tries to contest me on Goff. But if someone takes unstat Goff and I have 3 of them, that's annoying. The good thing is that Goff, you don't take Goff because of the pass catchers. You take, wait, oh my god, I got sent on Baker too. You mother fudgers! Holy crap! Now I'm actually sad. These fucking guys, dude. I can't believe they just did that to me. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. I got sent on Baker too. You shitting me? These guys are just trying to troll me right now. That is insane. That is insane work right there. Wow. Wow. Let me get Malik or like, yeah, I'll just, whatever. We'll figure it out. Give me Malik and Caleb or something. All right. That makes me sick to my stomach what just happened there. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well, I guess I should just took off before. Yeah, I think like, well, most rooms are not going to snipe me on Goff there with 3 of those pieces. Not that they care about what I have, but just they won't be like excited to take Goff there. Most rooms, so whatever. Anyways, what I was saying is you take Goff as like a supplement to the pass catchers, not the other way around. So like if I have 3 of them, it's fine. You know, it's whatever. Like Lamar has a ceiling game. 2 of those Detroit guys have a ceiling game. I probably prefer Lamar. Like Goff is probably not touching 40 very much. If they drop 50 points in a game, maybe he will. But Goff isn't touching 40 most games. Lamar could touch 40. More likely to touch 40 at least. Another Ferg team. That's cool. Play the Dallas through the back end here. Let's lock in Fournette at 148 here. Let's just get him. I'd like more of them. Let's get him here. That's crazy though. I got fully griefed. I had no idea what to expect, but wasn't expecting 100% off the gate. I have decent amount just above the field. Something crazy. Never mind. Just looked Scatterbo 18%. Nice, nice. That's good. That's a guy that I would like to have probably more of. With how good he was. He was like very annoying that I had so much of him, and well, I shouldn't be annoyed about last year. It's a long time ago, but or that was last slate, man. I should be worried about it now. But yeah, anyways, like Scatterbo getting hurt last year was brutal for me. I had a ton of them, but yeah, definitely not too much to be upset about. Let's go 4-9. Let's get Malik. Yeah, I love the Lamar Malik combo. You get the Konami code quarterback rushing upside. Potentially, like Lamar is like Malik Willis as a passer. Like if he ends up being anything like Lamar, but like the mobility, he has the mobility. Obviously, if he can be a passer like Lamar, like this is just like dynamite. This team right here, the combo of them two. The weapons are not the same. They don't have anywhere near the same weaponry, but they have a good running back. And that helps a lot. Willing to take another guy if it comes down to it, but not gonna force it. Apparently, a lot of all of my teams with Amon-Ra Barkley have Keaton, and all my teams with Amon-Ra Puka have Keaton. Yeah, we're gonna go. It's probably just one, I'm guessing, but I'm gonna avoid that, adding on to that number. Yeah. All right, Hunter. Totally fine. Like, I'm okay. Like eating those quarterbacks or running backs in the tight ends and the quarterbacks in that range, because I feel very confident I can get a lot of receiver upside late with Lane and Douglas and Cyrus Allen, Tank Dell, Pat Bryant. There's so many guys I'm down to grab. I'm okay like stopping after this range, because the range of like after 90 to like 120-ish, 130 doesn't feel that great to me. I don't like a lot of the guys in that range. So yeah. HN looked good. We have to keep in mind no stars on the opposing team that night. Yeah, I would. I'm definitely not overreacting to the Miami stuff, but I am. Douglas playing with the starters makes him very interesting and super, super intriguing right now. So I'm happy to take more of him. I don't really need a tight end, do I? Or a receiver, do I? Probably should just take Lane. I was about to take Tajay, but I don't really think I need another running back with this room. I'm willing to grab another one, but I kind of like what we got cooking here. It's probably a 4 tight end build, in all honesty. Yeah. Probably a 4 tight end build, really. I still can't believe I got sniped on Baker and Goff there. That is just degenerate. What the hell, man? Okay, so yeah, Barkley, Kyron, JCM, Chris Rodriguez. We definitely want another one. Maybe two, but at least one more guy. Algier fits the mold. Oh, Lloyd, that obviously. Lloyd for sure. Feels good to me. We'll get Lloyd first, and then we start grabbing like our. Let's get Lloyd on the clock over here. Let's get Hawk, Otten. Let's get Kate Otten. It's gonna be a weird tight end room, but we're gonna make it work. So yeah, sniped on Bryant, sniped on Dell. Damn, we just missed on them. I was hoping I'd get him. Bernard, Douglas. Yeah, just keep hammering those buttons there. All right, Pat Bryant is here. Flournoy's here. We wanna. I want to get a. Yeah, let's. Fuck. Let's do Flournoy. Sure, why not? Want to get more? I think he's a fine pick. We'll get more. Or is that Chris Bell's way of the schedule? You can actually make it back. Hey, Chris Bell, man. I'm happy to take him too. I'm excited. If Chris Bell is something, I'm gonna have Chris Bell. That's all I can guarantee you. I already have a good chunk of him. I could have gotten really screwed with that because he could have been like well behind schedule and just not played a single snap this year. But luckily, he looks like he's definitely gonna play at some point. Whether that's useful, whether he's any good, I don't know. But him on the field, you know, by like week 6, I'm happy to have a good amount of exposure to that guy. I think he's a super fun pick, especially if you have Willis already. Sorry, couldn't spit that out. Oh, looks like I'm gonna take both again. So you can get Lane or Pat Bryant next, and then let me get double stacked up with Chris Bell. And I wanted to do that a couple more times. Douglas and Bell. I have some Bell teams. I have some Douglas teams. I want both on a team, some teams as well. Because we all said, oh, it's going to be Dulcich. What if actually the answer is maybe some receivers, these rookies break out a little bit, and that ends up being his number 2 and 1 option on the team. Outside of A-Chain. A-Chain is the number 1 option, like in all facets of that team. All right, so we're gonna go 4 tight ends on this build. They were stopping at 4 here, so it's gonna be like a 2-4-8-4, 2-4-8-4. So Jeremy or Douglas are great here. I think I want more Jeremy. What's happening? Caleb Douglas. Okay, I want Jeremy Bernard, I think. Yeah, let's go Jeremy. And we're gonna get Mayer, and then I'm not gonna miss out on Mayer for Kolar, but I will take Kolar after if he's available. That's what my vows would be. Lane or Dell? I'm taking Lane for sure. More fun pick. Well, they're both really fun. They're both really fun. I should not say that. My boy Dell is fun, but Lane is very fun also. He went. Okay, we'll take Tank Dell. That's fine. They knew you didn't want me to disrespect my boys, so they gave me Tank here. Oh shit, yeah, that's actually another thing to think about. I do have a lot of Ravens. I would actually really like a Raven. Bateman or Surratt. We're done at running back. Yeah, we're cooking. We're fine. We could take another shot. Did Douglas go? No, dude, he went. No, he went early. You guys are some freaks, man. Damn it. I'll take Bateman. It's fine. Ah, that's tragic. I thought I had the double stack in the bag. It's not easy to get that anymore, huh? 10 months is September for Bell's surgery. Coach just said he looks all health-wise. 10 months is enough time, theoretically. 11 months in October. Yeah. I think I wasn't looking too much at the timeline, but I did know like these people are getting back from these injuries a lot faster than people expect. And so if that continues to happen, that is something that's going to definitely need to be adjusted with like our thoughts on these players. Yeah, I got another. Yeah. Okay, I got a Tampa Bay, Miami, Houston team with Chris Bell and Caleb Douglas. I do have that. The quota's been met, but I'd like more. Like another one. All right, we go Bateman. Bateman, Surratt. These receivers are nice though. Like I don't need much more. I don't know. We're definitely taking Chris Bell, but we could go a third tight end or an extra running back bullet if we want. Extra quarterback bullet could be done. Nah. Nah, I'm good. Let's do that. Like Malachi Fields and like Chris Bell or something. Let's just have some fun with these last 2 picks. We got Bateman, Lamar. We'll see who's available. I might get sniped on Fields, but Keon would be fun too. Ooh, we should do Keon. Keon and Fields and just stop. Or Keon and Bell, sorry. It's kind of fun. This team would have been a lot more like if I could have gotten like Goff or something, it would have been fun. And then I don't even get to have fun and double stack the Miami guys, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. We're drafting best ball teams and we're having a good time still. Let's not be dramatic. We're having fun. Yeah, sure. Keon and Bell. Let's have fun. Barkley, Kyron, JCM, Chris Rodriguez, Marshawn Lloyd. And then it's really the fact of the matter is that I took Laporta, Kittle as 2 tight ends, and that feels like very good at tight end. And I didn't have to spend much, and then I still get solid receivers, solid running backs. Yeah, this team also fucks pretty hard. Kolar, welcome back. Another Kolar team. All right, this team's done. We got Herbert, Stafford, Love, Etienne, Bucky, Ramondre, doing some weird running back builds, but I like stopping early when you can. I was able to in this team. Feels pretty good. We got 4 for 470. Puka, Ladd, Jaden Reed, Worthy, Shakir, Flournoy, getting a couple shares of him today. Lane, Bernard, and then 4 tight ends, Ferguson, Otten, Mayer, Kolar. And then this team, Chris Bell got sniped. Are you shitting me? In what world am I getting sniped on Chris Bell right there, bro? That makes me mad. How am I gonna get no Miami pieces? It's fine. Willis is a bet on rushing and stuff too, but that's really annoying. There's no business for me getting sniped on that. That's crazy work. That's crazy. Wow. Now I'm upset. It's fine. This team's still fun. This team's still fun, but like would have been a little more fun if I could have stacked my Miami stack. But anyways, last team of the day, Team 8 or BBM number 8 of the day. Very fun stream. Glad you guys have been hanging out. A lot of different people came in today. I appreciate you guys all coming around. We got Lamar, Malik Willis, Barkley, Kyron, JCM, Chris Rodriguez, Marshawn Lloyd, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Emeka Egbuka, Jameson Williams, Chris Godwin. Got sniped on both quarterbacks there somehow. Ryan Flournoy, Tank Dell, Bateman, Keon Coleman, Elijah Surratt. Just a weird hodgepodge to end that team off there. Laporta, Kittle, starting to become one of my favorite 2 taps there in the mid-range at tight end. Feels really good. Feels like you're getting like 2 elites potentially. Well, I won't say elite. That people might get triggered by that. I'll say 2 top 8 tight ends potentially. With Laporta and Kittle. So I like that a lot. I mean, is that saying much? 2 top 5 tight ends. There you go. Jeez, I'll sweeten the pot a little bit. So yeah, that could definitely happen. So anyways, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Yeah, I did. I drafted some very fun teams today. That's what I can remember. I can say that for sure. I don't know if I drafted a bunch of shippers, but damn, did I draft some fun teams today that I do feel like there's like 3 or 4 teams that I feel very, very good about in that, or probably 2 of them that I feel really good about. And the ZRB one is just super fun, and I'm really excited to track that team and see how it went, see what my thought process was today and how that changes throughout the season. It's like, oh, that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that, or that worked out really well, etc. So very excited about that. ETN is ETR's favorite pick of cost. I mean, we're worried about Kamara, but we shouldn't be worried about Kamara, and we're getting him at like pick 40, 50. That feels good to me. So anyways, that was fun. We got about 50. We're about a month away from the season starting. We're like 50 away, 50-ish BBMs away from being done. with our Best Ball Mania quest of maxing. I'm happy to be able to do it, man. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun being able to draft these teams, and I'm glad that last year went well and I was able to ratchet up the bankroll and do more this year, and it makes me very happy. I might even be able to do a big dog. That should be super fun to track as well. So we're moving in the right direction, man. We're having a lot of fun. We'll see how this year goes. I'm super excited to see how things go. We have a lot of time between that. We got all these weeks 1 through 17 to do stuff. We got the playoffs. We got Best Ball Mania. We got all the best ball contests, tons of stuff to find out what the results are. I'm really excited to just take it 1 week at a time and enjoy it, because football is very fun. Comes around once a year for about 4 months, and we got to enjoy it. It's very, very fun. Very thankful to be able to do the amount of content I'm doing on it, the amount of drafting I'm doing on it, and yeah, a lot to be thankful for in that regards, because it's a lot of fun and I'm able to have fun and do it. So, and you have the chance to win some awesome prizes, that some of them potentially life-changing, some of them just really awesome, would help a lot in a lot of different ways. So it's just cool. It's cool for sure. So good luck, everybody. Have a good weekend. Enjoy it. I will be back sometime next week, probably Tuesday, Thursday, something like that. So we'll be back soon. Appreciate you guys hanging out. That was fun. We had eight BBMs on tap. I'm going to go ahead and make the timestamps for this right after this, if you needed to look at the timestamps, wanting to look through the stream and how things went. But before I leave, I want to say thanks to everyone that was here. Really appreciate it. We had Tay at the beginning hanging out. Appreciate that. Money was in here for a little bit talking about the Cardinals and Carson Beck. We had Adam in here for a bit. Boots on the ground. Christopher Davis, as always, here again. Absolute legend. Appreciate it. So anyways, that was a lot of fun. You guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to sub if you're new. Appreciate the love. We're trying to grow this thing from the ground up, so really would appreciate any support, commenting, liking, dropping a subscribe. So all these things help me out a lot. So appreciate you guys watching. Really fun to track these teams throughout the season, see how I felt about them today, see how I feel about them in 10 weeks. Super exciting. So anyways, you guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the football tonight. And yeah, preseason football, man. We're close. We are so close to seed starting. So lots to be excited about. And yeah, we'll talk a little bit of redraft stuff just for fun, but eventually, hopefully, we'll have a network of stuff where we do some redraft content, dynasty content, regular best ball content, DFS content, whatever we could do. Whatever we can grow this to is what I want to do, and one step at a time. So anyways, find value in everything you do, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Later.